working as an assistant professor of physics in the Department of Physics, Maharaja Jivajirao Shinde College, Srigonda, Ahmednagar. We have started our syllabus related to SY BSc Physics, and in that we have started our first chapter, that is the network theorem. During this learning this chapter, we have covered the points related to Kirchhoff current and voltage law. We have gone through the uh, voltage and current divider circuits, then superposition theorem, maximum power transfer theorem, Thevenin's theorem, and Norton theorem. Today we have solved the examples based on Kirchhoff law, current and voltage law also. And in today's lecture, we are going to solve the problem based on maximum power transfer theorem. Let's read the problem first. Problem is that for the given circuit, calculate the value of load resistance for which the power dissipated in it would be maximum. It means that we have to find out the value of RL for maximum power transfer and also find the value of this maximum power. Also we have to find out the maximum power which is dissipated to the load resistance by the given circuit, and they have provided us the circuit. The circuit consists of one battery, its value is 18 volt. Then there are two resistances, 3 ohm resistance and 4 ohm resistance, and there is a load resistance across the terminals A and B, and we have to find out the maximum load value for maximum power transfer, and also we have to find out the value of power. So, in order to solve this equation, we will first convert this circuit into its Thevenin's equivalent circuit. We have to convert this given circuit into its Thevenin's equivalent circuit. How to convert this circuit into its Thevenin's equivalent circuit? According to Thevenin's theorem, if the given network consists of combination of sources and resistors, then they are replaced by a voltage source which is called as VThevenin and noted as VTh, and a resistance, and they are in series, and this circuit is called as Thevenin's equivalent of this given circuit. It means that we have replaced this by a voltage and a series resistance, and a load resistance is placed across terminals A and B. Now we have to find out VTh value, that is VTh, that is Thevenin's voltage, and we have to calculate the value of Rn, that is internal resistance or equivalent resistance or Thevenin's resistance. When we replace the given circuit by this, then these voltages are called as Thevenin's voltage and or equivalent voltage and equivalent resistance. So, how to get the value of VTh? In order to get the value of VTh, this value of VTh corresponds to open circuit voltage. This value of VTh corresponds to open circuit voltage. It means that in order to make this circuit open means there should not be any connection. So we have to remove this RL. So in first step, we will remove this RL, and hence the circuit will become like this. It means that this is a open circuit condition. Now we have to calculate the current flowing through this resistor, which is having resistance as 6 ohm. So current flowing through this resistor is calculated as I is equal to, what is the value of I? I is equal to V upon R. So substituting the values of V is nothing but the EMF, which is 18 divided by R. Value of R is this resistance and this resistance, they are in series. Therefore, they will get added. Their equivalent resistance will be the addition of this and this. So their value becomes 6 plus 3 is equal to 9. So here resistance will be the addition of 3 ohm plus 6 ohm, that is 18 divided by 9. So value comes out as 9 ones are 9, 9 twos are 18, 2. And as it is a current value, its value will be in ampere. It means that current flowing through this resistance is 2 ampere. Now we have to calculate the voltage drop across this resistance. We have to calculate voltage drop across this resistance. So what will be the formula for voltage drop? We know that voltage drop V across or V1 across this resistor is equal to V is equal to IR is equal to, just now we have calculated the current flowing through this circuit and its value comes out as 2, and R value, this is V1, and R value is given as 6 ohm. So 6. So voltage drop across this 6 ohm resistor comes out as 12 volt. 12 volt, and this voltage drop is across this point and this point. This voltage drop is across this resistor, and this voltage drop is nothing but the voltage drop across points A and B, and this voltage drop across A and B is nothing but open circuit voltage or Thevenin's voltage, and hence we have found out the value of VTH as 12 volt. Hence, value of VTH is nothing but 12 volt. Now, we have to calculate equivalent resistance. We have to calculate equivalent resistance. Then what is the value of equivalent? How to get the equivalent resistance in Thevenin's equivalent circuit? The Thevenin's equivalent circuit resistance can be found out by replacing the voltage source. Voltage source has to replace in order to get the value of Rn by internal resistance. But here for this voltage source, internal resistance is given as 0. No internal resistance is given. Therefore, if we remove this source, then our circuit will become like this. This circuit, if we remove this, then circuit will look like this. And hence, the value of Rn or the resistance or Thevenin's resistance is nothing but the addition of this and this, addition of these resistances. But if we observe, then after removing this 18 volt battery, the resistance 3 ohm and 6 ohm are parallel to each other. So resistance 3 ohm and 6 ohm, they are parallel to each other. And we have to add a 4 ohm resistance in it. But we know that if the resistances are parallel to each other, then their equivalent resistance is given by formula R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2. So we will obtain this value of equivalent resistance for 3 and 6. R1 plus R2 means 3 into 6 divided by 3 plus 6 plus 4. So 18 upon 9 plus 4 is equal to 9 ones are 9, 9 twos are 18 is equal to 6 ohm. It is equal to 6 ohm. So we have obtained the value of equivalent resistance and its value comes out as 6 ohm. Now means we have found out this value. This value comes out as 12 volt, and just now we have found out the value 6 ohm. Now next point is we have to find out the value of RL. Then what will be the value of RL? As per the maximum power transfer theorem, the value of RL will be for maximum transfer or maximum power dissipation across the RL. The value of RL should be equal to internal resistance of the equivalent circuit. So, value of RL will be equal to value of Rin. Just now we have calculated the value of Rin as 6 ohm. So, the same will be the value of RL if we want to calculate the RL value. So, RL value will become 6 ohm. Now, what is their next question? Their next question is that found out the maximum value, maximum power transfer across RL, maximum power dissipated by the circuit to RL. In order to find out the maximum power dissipated to the RL, we should know the value formula for power. Power is equal to I square R. I square R across RL, so RL. Then power. Substitute the value of I here. But how to calculate I in case of this circuit? The value of I have to write this. Power is equal to I square RL. Power dissipated across RL is equal to I square RL. Value of I is equal to V by R. V by R means we have to use this circuit because we have calculated this, now we have calculated this also, because this is equal to internal resistance. Then and then only power dissipated across it will be maximum. So now we will try to find out the power across RL. The value of power can be obtained by using the formula power is equal to I square RL. But value of I can be obtained by using this circuit, and its value is nothing but VTH divided by total resistance, total internal resistance. The value of total internal resistance is nothing but the addition of resistance across load and the internal resistance, and this value is given by VTH divided by VIN plus RL. But just now we have calculated that the value of RL is equal to value of Rin. RL is equal to what? Value of RL is nothing but value of Rin. So we will replace this Rn by RL. So I will become VTH divided by, we have to replace Rin by RL. RL plus RL. Therefore, its value comes out as VTH divided by twice of RL is the value of current in equivalent circuit. Now, we have to calculate the power dissipated. In order to calculate the power dissipated, formula is P is equal to I square into RL. Just now we have calculated the value of I, and we will substitute this value here. VTH, that is equivalent voltage, divided by R into RL bracket square into RL. So VTH square divided by 2 square 4 into RL square into RL. One of the RL will get cancelled and we will obtain the value of power as VTH square divided by 4 into RL. Now we will substitute the values of VTH that we have already calculated and RL that is we have calculated as 6 ohm into this formula and we will obtain the value of maximum power transfer. So Pmax maximum power transfer or dissipated is equal to VTH square. VTH square means 12 into 12 divided by 4 into RL. Value of RL comes out as 6 ohm. 6. So it gives us value as 6 watt. 6 watt is the maximum power which is dissipated or which is observed across load resistance RL. If the power with the RL value is other than this 6 ohm, then you will get less power. In order to get maximum power across RL value should be set as 6 ohm. This is the meaning of this. So let's revise once again. In this example, we have to calculate the load resistance for which we will obtain maximum power, and also we have to calculate the power dissipated across it, maximum power dissipated across it. For that, we have considered the given circuit, we have converted it into Thevenin's equivalent circuit, and then we have applied the Thevenin's theorem and we have calculated the VTH value and internal resistance value. Then after calculating them, we have calculated the value of RL which is equal to the value of internal resistance, because that is the our maximum power transfer theorem. Then in order to find out the power, maximum power across load resistance, we have applied the formula I square RL. We have calculated I by formula VTH divided by Rin plus RL, and after that we have substituted the value of I and calculated the maximum power. It comes out as 6 watt. It means that the power dissipated across the load resistance is 6 watt, and this is the maximum power. If we lower the value of, or if we keep the value of load resistance other than 6 ohm, then the power will be lesser. Thank you.